Hi, this is Richard Barrett for Guitarist magazine, and I'm here to show you two models from Cort. I'm holding the G300 Raw, and I'll also be showing you the G300 Glam, which is slightly more glamorous. We have a mahogany neck, staggered locking tuners, which are locking at the back, as you can see, a rosewood fretboard with 24 jumbo stainless steel frets. Now, special mention here to the radius, which starts off at this end at 12-inch radius, and then by the time we get to the 24th fret, it's 15 3/4 inches, so we're really getting quite flat there. The advantage is that you can bend strings with a lower action without any of the rattling or choking that you would get on a vintage Fender, for example. The neck's bolted to the body, quite a nice sleek join, as you can see. Then the body itself is chambered African mahogany, so this guitar is light but well balanced. The top of this Raw version is walnut, 6mm thick. We have a master volume, master tone. Those are alpha miniature pots, both 500K. A 5-way selector. I'll talk about the reason for that in a minute, because we only have 2 humbuckers on here. In the bridge position, we have a Duncan F-spaced or Trembucker spaced JB, which is a classic high-ish output humbucker, about 17K. In the neck position, we have a Duncan Jazz, which is much lower output, just a shade over 7K, so vintage output. But the two complement each other quite well in this design of guitar. I should mention the vibrato here, which is based on a Gota 510, but is actually Cort's own design. As you can see, it's a 2-post but 6 saddle. So once you've got the radius set to your satisfaction, you can raise and lower the height without having to adjust every single saddle and recalculate. There's a plug-in tensionable arm as well. Well, about this point, I should show you some sounds. We're plugged into the studio's Vox AC15 on the top boost channel, set to almost clean. The bridge pickup's going to push that a little bit more, but let's hear the jazz in the neck first of all, and maybe some jazz chords. I always find that the jazz has got a slightly brighter edge than I expect, which sits well in this kind of guitar. Next position down, we have only the slug coil of each humbucker, so let's hear that. Much more of a percussive Fendery edge. Much more of an edge to that. So, next position middle, that's both humbuckers. Okay, that's what we expect. Then, next position down is the screw coil of each, so you've got a wider spacing. Kind of recognisable twang there. Bit of a volume drop, you kind of expect that. Then finally, bridge humbucker. You can hear there's a big jump in output. The controls themselves work very efficiently. I'll just show you what it sounds like when I roll the volume pot down a bit. So there's no massive loss of treble, so that is a plus point in my book. Now here is the Glam version. There are only a few differences, so I'll talk through those. We have same neck and body construction, same tuners, Graphtec nut on both guitars, something which needs pointing out. That's a really good move on their part. Ebony fretboard on this guitar, and a 6mm maple top. So it'll be interesting to see if this sounds a bit different, won't it? We have the same pickup line up. Let's have a listen to the jazz in the neck position. Then down a click, and we have the slug coil of each humbucker. And as I said before, much more of a choppy, bitey sound, good for funk. Then in the middle position, both humbuckers. Down another click, and it's the screw coil of each humbucker. Then finally, the JB on its own. And just to show it isn't a fluke, I'm going to back off the volume a little and we'll hear. We're keeping a lot of that high end, which to me always signifies that we've got quality components going on under the hood. So there you have it. For more detail, it gets a lot more forensic in the magazine in Guitarist 498. Now, these are quite versatile guitars, but I think it's pretty clear that they are optimized for a certain kind of rock sound. So I've made a piece in that style and I hope you enjoy it.